everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and it's sunny, everybody. Hello, we're very excited, and we're so happy, and we are so appreciative. Mom, take it away, explain everything. Okay, all right, Sunny, I'm going to explain everything because this is going to be fun. Hey, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for helping us reach over 100,000 subscribers. And that means to us that lots of folks are coming together, paper lovers, and we are all enjoying creating wonderful things from paper, and our passion of paper is just crazy and growing, and that is awesome. And frankly, it is all thanks to you guys. Everybody who gets exposed to paper and making books and junk journal making, somehow you spread the word to others and it ripples through the entire world, because we have people from all over the place that are learning how to make books and creating things. So this is about celebrating you guys. And I wanted to do a celebration of you guys by having a giveaway. Yay! All right, we're going to do 100,000 subscriber giveaway contest, and the contest will be the winner will be selected with the automatic picker thing on, I figured, April 1st. That would be a good about a month away from this video being launched, and that way we can all remember it, right? And no, it's not April Fool's Day for us, because this is a real contest. And okay, so here you go. What do you win? What can you get in the contest? Well, here we go. Thank you very much. What I really decided to do was pull out something that was very meaningful to me, and I went into my archive of junk journals that I had made a long time ago. They're part of my history, and my voice gets even weak talking. Is that ridiculous? My voice gets weak talking about them because it's like giving away babies. But I picked out one that was very meaningful to me. I remember making this journal specifically. It's a very large journal. See, as you can see, it's very big. I think the spine is bigger than 3 inches. And I made it from a beautiful book of poems. No, so I'd say it's about almost 2.5 inches. And it actually sits like a regular book. I know, I actually did that back then. Amazing, huh? And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures in it. And this is when I actually did the tie that you did on the inside, between the inside cover and the outside of the book. The sash is embedded inside the covers, and it's got sari silk on the back, and it's just a beauty. It has a lot of the old techniques that I used to do way back when, actually, that I've completely forgotten about. But let's go ahead and take a look quickly. I'm just going to kind of leaf through as we go through, and what you're going to find in here are, let me just give you the basic dimensions of this book. It's about 9 1/4 by 6, and then by the 2.5, I would say. And it has a lot of handmade elements in it, because I was just making so many things, and it's just, I mean, you're going to find all sorts of things that are handmade. And a little bit, I started to use a little bit of the ephemera then. A lot of collage I did, beautiful book pages, dyed book pages. I was just learning how to do envelope flips. So a lot of this has a lot of historic value for me, sentimentality in it. So I wanted to give that to somebody that might be at the beginning, well, anywhere on your journey, it doesn't matter, but handed down as like a brick in the foundation of what has, come from junk journalers along the way, sewing little borders, little tags, little movie trivia, a lot of bookmarks. I love to make bookmarks. And old book pages, Phantom of the Opera, old postcards, just very fun things. Prescription information about herbal healing. That's not easy to say. Herbal healing, yes. Quiet H, loud H. And all just fun things. A lot of little things that just made, just little handmade ditties, with leftover pieces. Live your life. And just interesting things that I came across while in my travels. And I don't know. Okay, stop getting emotional, Pam. Obviously, this book means a lot to me. But I did want to share it to celebrate with all of you, because without you guys, this would never be. And without the power of your reach and your sharing and your liking and your letting other people know about the Paper Outpost, and also your enthusiasm, and much more important,
your passion for paper and the fact that you also share a common joy and passion of creating things with paper from hand, by hand, just little pieces of paper, and just finding the utter joy in that. So thank you. Thank you for coming together and creating what has happened. And I just want you to know that I'm really, really thankful and really, really appreciative. And I'm so honored to be part of this paper-loving community. It goes well beyond the Paper Outpost. It's out there everywhere. It's always been there way before I came along, and it will continue to be there long after I am gone. So, I remember making that. See, I remember making these things. Oh my God. It's so cool. And I totally forget about like the ideas that I had back then. It's great to look back and see what you did from a long time ago. It's a great thing. If you haven't saved a few journals, it's okay. If you're still waiting to make your own first journal, it's okay. And that leads us into, okay, how do I enter the contest? Well, here you go. To enter the contest, you must like and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and then leave a comment on this particular video. And the question will be, what are you looking forward to or scared to try when it comes to junk journals? Now, it may be a new technique, it may be working with a new product or a new tool, or it may be just having the courage to make your first junk journal. Or maybe it's having the courage to pick up the junk journal you forgot about and only half finished and never quite got back to it. And, you know, things like that. So that's what the comment question is. I guess I used collaged pages for the external signature pages on each signature. That's what I did. Okay, now I'm I'm thinking, what was I thinking? Now I know what I was thinking now. Okay. And this is like the inside first page of a book. Love doing that. Lots of rubber stamping in here. And old newspaper ads. So basically here's some hangovers, if you've ever seen those. Basically anything that just hangs over top, I call a hangover. That's a hangover. That's a good one. Yeah, we like those. Lots of extra pockets for you to put things in. Lots of bags and little tuck spots and all sorts of interesting things as I experimented along. And I want to hear about what you're curious about and what you would like to try, what you haven't tried yet. What you're scared to try, what you are excited to try. Maybe there's stuff you haven't been able to resource yet because maybe it's not available in your country or something like that. But anyway, this contest is open to everybody all across the world, and all you have to do is enter, and this journal will be yours. Now you can use this as a blank slate, and you can decorate this and make a giant chunky monkey out of it, and I'm going to give you some fun things to do that with. And also, or you could leave it as is and just use it as a model or a guide. And it's also an opportunity to feel all the different kinds of old papers from days gone by. Very fun, very unique. And I know at this time I was just getting into using real old ephemera, and it was a fun journey, and it started to awaken my spirit into creating this. How old is this journal? That's a good question, and I don't know because it's before I even dated them, but I think, I would say, I think I started making journals in around 2016, if I remember correctly. There was about 3 years of, there's some original artwork in here, 3 years of learning the craft, I think, before I really went and I made so many journals that I finally set up the YouTube channel and the Etsy shop and all of that. So that's kind of how the evolution took place. But you're going to see everything from what worked, what didn't work. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be things that you haven't seen me do in a while because I forgot about them, and that happens a lot. So if this is of interest to you, if you want a journal, this would be a very big journal. I'm willing to send this anywhere around the world to whoever wins, and I certainly wish you all the best in the contest because you certainly deserve it, all of you being here through all the nonsense, all the yibber yabber. Thank you. Just from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And thank you for having the courage to play, laugh, create with us all along and watched us through our antics and our journeys. It has been a wonderful experience to get to know so many of you, and I want to also reach out to the lurkers out there, because I was a big time lurker. So I know you're out there, and I know you're learning, and I know it's not mandatory to comment or anything like that. Get what you can from me, learn from others. There are so many wonderful junk journal makers out there. Learn from as many people as you can, and take the little tidbits that ring true to you. I just love these with the gold. See, I haven't had that gold thread for a long time. I need to get that again. So you just funny little things it reminds you of as you go along, little early cluster days. That's right. Life is good. Oh, it's interesting. It was just a very, very fun experience. So this is the journal. I would say it's decorated, but, by today's standards of Pam with the Paper Outpost, this is minimally decorated, but it's a huge journal, so it's not going to bulk out as much. So you can still add a lot to this journal and have a lot of fun with it. So let me give you a few things to play with in it, because heck, it's a junk journal. We want to add stuff to it. So of course, there's going to be a fundle. Yay, a fundle. Now a fundle is a collection of very old or very interesting papers, and they will range from old antique and vintage ledgers to postcards, checks, receipts, and also very interesting, unique book pages, hand-dyed papers, and a whole plethora of other things that are hidden in here that you'll just have to discover if you are the winner of this contest, the 100,000 Subby contest. Okay, and then in addition to that, I also wanted to add this little, I call it the little spring pouch. I made this little spring pouch. It's one of my digi-kits, and I just put a nice mixture of birds and springtime things in here that you could put in this junk journal, or any junk journal, for whatever junk journal you have in your heart, or your artwork, or your mixed media work, whatever you'd like to do, but a lot of fun pieces in addition to that. So this prize is 3 pieces, and there you go. So that's pretty much the details. So I'm just going to wrap it up there, and just remember that you just need to like and subscribe, and then leave your comment of what you're either really looking forward to that you've never done before with junk journals, or that you're really scared of but you would love to try but you're just like terrified, and something to do with junk journals. So I want to use this opportunity to get to learn about you and know about you a little bit more, what you're interested in, where you want to take your journal journey, and what you're curious about, because maybe we can go on that journey together, because my journey's not over, and if you're watching this, your journey's not over, and we can continue having fun. So with that, I will wrap it up, and for those who are new, welcome aboard. We're so happy you are here. You're in here with friends, paper-loving friends who have been there in the trenches. We know what your questions are, your challenges are, and feel free in the comments to ask questions, and in any of my videos, and feel free, other people who have answers to those questions, jump in if I miss it or don't see it. It all helps everybody. So thank you very much for all the input everybody has been giving all along. It's so helpful to the community. And if you haven't heard, my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My podcasts, which are all about junk journals, which are junk journals, paper crafting, life of a crafter, and answering your crafty questions. I also have some video podcasts, which are videos that you can watch on Spotify. And I also have a free monthly emailed newsletter. You get a free digital image emailed to you every month, along with a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker, which explains what a junk journal is and how to use it. And if you're looking for it on the newsletter, it's at the very bottom. So scroll all the way down and you'll see it there. And you'll get junk journal tips, updates from me, new DigiKit sneak peeks of which are coming out, and all sorts of fun stuff. I also have an Etsy shop, and in my Etsy shop you are going to occasionally find some journals as I create them, also journal bundles, different things gathered together in a clump. And Also, I have a print and mail. Oh, I have DigiKits. If you're interested in beautiful pictures like this, collected together in themes, I do them in 5 pages each. There's 140 plus different themes in there right now you can pick from. And you can print them out and download them at home. And hey, if you don't have a printer, I have a print and mail service. You just purchase the print and mail service, and then you send me your list of 10 DigiKits, and that will get you 50 pages printed. And that's very exciting. And I have just launched a new phase of my DigiKits. They're going to be called the signature pages. So for, let's say you don't have access to coffee dyed pages, or maybe you don't have access to really cool book pages and things like that, but you would really like some pretty pages to work with, and you don't want it to be difficult, you just want it to be easy, you just want to get in there and do it. So for your regular pages that, you know, people would be writing on, I'm going to call those signature pages, and they're going to be, if you order the print and mail service, I'm going to print them out for you on copy paper, and the copy paper will be printed on both sides. So this will be an example. This is Butterfly Oasis, and they'll be printed on both sides. So you can just go ahead and pop them right into your journal that way, and they're ready to go. And there's also another one I have right now called Dragonfly Garden, and that one is also the same. So it is a signature page, and I will likely be adding more of those as we go. And what else? Oh, so many fun things to tell you. I do sell fundles. So if you're interested in a fundle and you just have to have one because you want to feel the old papers and peek through history to see what interesting things happened way back when, and you can read old letters, and it's just a really fascinating, fun tour through time. I sell fundles in my Etsy shop as well. I also have an Amazon shop. I've got 4 sections in my Amazon shop now. My favorite tools and supplies, books that junk journalers might find interesting, craft storage, and also Sunny's favorites. Hey, got to have some Sunny's favorites. So there you go. There's 4 sections in there for you to explore. I have a Facebook page. We have very fun weekly and monthly challenges along with what you guys make from these videos. So if you are so inspired and you just want to say, hey, I saw your video the other day and I just wanted to show you what I made, that's an awesome place to put it. And we share ideas and learn from each other there. So it is a wealth of information. People are extremely friendly. We have the most amazing admin and moderators that are really helping us stay focused and on task about creating, and seeing what you guys are making. So there's that out there. And I also have a merchandise shop where you can purchase t-shirts and sweatshirts and zipped hoodies and totes and mugs. They might say create with reckless abandon or the Paper Outpost. So if you know somebody who is interested in something like that, maybe it's you, there is a place for you now can purchase those. All my links are located in the description box down below the video. If you're on your phone, just touch the title of your video and the description box will open. And most of all, thank you. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for each and every one of you for taking the personal time that you take to spend time with me, to sit down, watch a video, make a comment, share a post, just sit there and kick your heels up and just think about paper for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Maybe just sit down and glue something together. I am very thankful for that. And to me, I feel like it's a good thing. You know, we're taking our eyes off the screen for a little bit. We're making something with our hands, keeping things out of landfills. We're reusing a lot of things that are around us already. So it's a meaningful passion for me. And I had no idea that there were so many other people who loved creating paper things and learning how to make their own handmade books. So yeah. I'm just going to say it at that. Thank you very much. Remember that fun can be simple. Create with reckless abandon, and let's go from here. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.